It's like the old tale of the frog who didn't notice he was being boiled in water because the temperature was turned up slowly by someone. Last year, President Joe Biden's administration insisted the economy was fantastic and inflation was transitory. That inflation wasn't so transitory, but hey, come on. The economy was still doing well, right? Then the economy wasn't doing so well, but a recession wasn't conceivable. Come on, give that credit, right? Now, a recession is conceivable, but not inevitable or not at all imminent, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said Sunday, according to CNBC. However, don't tell that to White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre, who slipped up on this Tuesday and phrased one of her answers as if she assumed a recession was a fait accompli. Jean-Pierre's slip-up came after she was asked by a reporter about Biden's remarks last week that there's no inevitability around a recession. Jean-Pierre framed her response by saying the economy and the country was in a moment of transition. She said, "The way that we see it, this unemployment rate has held steady at 3.6, which is also near historic lows. Business and investment remain strong, household balance sheets remain strong." She cited an analysis that came out recently that showed middle-class Americans had an additional $10,000 in savings than before the pandemic, and that another analysis found that all income groups had higher checking account balances at the end of March than they had pre-pandemic. Well, these weren't exactly ringing endorsements for the administration's economic policies, considering much of this went into accounts of people who could zoom into work, came from a lack of engagement with the wider economy that caused businesses to shutter, and was bolstered by infusions of government cash we'll eventually have to pay for. She continued, "So we see that the strengths that our economic strength that we have seen from this past year, from the action that the president has taken with the American Rescue Plan, with what we have seen with the historic gains, that's going to help us deal with a recession." Whoops! Better cover that one up. She said, "Right now, we don't see a recession right now," doing her best impressions of Biden tripping over his own words. Nailed that landing! A+, bravo, Karine. It may just have been a Freudian slip, but John Karine very briefly told the truth about what the Biden administration truly believes. Yes, a recession is coming, ladies and gentlemen. But hey, come on. Give the president some credit. He has done more than enough, hasn't he? And good luck getting the Senate to sign on to more payments, particularly since West Virginia Democrat Senator Joe Manchin has made it clear this level of deficit spending is too much for his palate. And the inflation. There's that too. The highest level in over 40 years in May, 8.6%. Gross domestic product was down 1.5% in the first quarter of this year. According to data from the Bureau of Economic Analysis, the Federal Reserve has just hiked interest rates by 0.75%, the largest single hike since 1994. A key sign that the Fed believes inflation needs to be restrained, and fast. Ladies and gentlemen, the water is definitely getting hotter. In other words, the Biden administration is acknowledging it, however slowly and unwillingly. A few minutes after it's finally boiling, they'll probably let us know. At least give this much to Karine Jean-Pierre though. She openly admitted the administration's biggest disaster yet is inevitable, if just inadvertently. We'd like to know your thoughts about it. Share them in the comments, and also share this news and support us through subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching.